So when I got back into rewatching Army of Two, I saw a lot of people dislike how the Army of Two franchise handled Salem, and a lot of people actually said it was character assassination, but when I went through everything again, I don't think it was. So first we have to understand how Salem acts. He only really cares about making money and getting paid and just going home to spend it. He cares little of the in-between stuff, aka not really caring to help out civilians or go out of his way to actually help people. That's mostly Rios. You know, he's the one that pushes them to help others. And is that the only thing? Well, no. He does go with Rios off the grid when they figured out that Clyde was giving information to their enemy. He does go with Rios when they go against SSC to get Dalton. He does a lot of things where he has to follow Rios. And I do think one of the final nails in that coffin was during the events of 40th Day, Rios shoots Salem in the chest, taking a bullet for him. And it is canon because he does bring it up again in Devil's Cartel. But the final one was with Alice. Now, when Alice met the pair, she didn't really like them at the beginning, but over the years, she kind of warmed up to them. And after the events of Army of Two, she joins them in their corporation known as Trans World Operations. And so she works with them up until the events of 40th Day, where she ultimately loses her life. So why am I bringing this up? Well, at the end of Devil's Cartel, we actually do see Salem write her name on the wall. And it is actually confirmed that Alice did date one of them in the comic series, which now, seeing that at the end of the third game, her and Salem were somewhat of a thing. Well, again, somewhat, because she did say that they decided to keep it businesslike, but I do assume that they hooked up every so often. So, was this an example of character assassination? Honestly, no. When you look back at everything from Salem taking a bullet for Rios, the events of both those games, as well as the beginning events of the Devil's Cartel, plus him losing Alice, eventually Salem would have gotten tired of Rios, and he would have left eventually. So, yeah, it's not really a character assassination, but it is a good old classic of the set of protagonists, especially the Lance, getting tired of the main protagonist that takes the lead all the time, and eventually they just, well, separate. So, yeah, so it's not really a character assassination or anything. It's shown throughout the games that he would have eventually just gotten tired of Rios. But that's all from me, guys, and if you guys have any other questions or you want me to talk about anything else, just let me know, and I'll see y'all next time.